Hello, in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create trending African folktales videos using some free tool. I'm going to walk you through everything step by step. So this channel right here is doing similar thing. You can see it's having just 13 videos and it's having close over 60,000 subscribers. If you look at this video is just about 4 months and it's having over 2 million views. There's another channel here also doing the same thing, Hot African Tales. You can see this video is just about 3 months having already over 5 million views, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that. We're going to start step by step from generating your AI images, consistent AI images, and then also how you can actually use ChatGPT to write your stories. You don't need to go through any stress. And then the audio as well, you're going to use 11 Labs. At the end of this video, I'm going to share some interesting resources with you, so watch until the end. I'm going to walk you through everything step by step. So I use that method to create a video like this.
However, amid the joy and unity, there was one. Bullied for her looks, she showed them the power of kindness. In the heart of Nigeria, nestled between lush green forests and rolling hills, lay the vibrant village of Okuta. The villagers were known for their rich culture, colorful festivals, and strong community ties. However, amid the joy and unity, there was one girl who felt the sting of rejection every day. Her name was Aduni. Unlike her peers, Aduni's face bore birthmarks that made her the subject of cruel jokes.
So we're actually going to create something like this, adding the subtitle and everything. I'm going to explain how you can do that. So I think we can now jump right into this. Now, the first thing we need to do is to get our video ideas. So that's the first step. You need to get your video ideas. And the good news is that ChatGPT is going to do that for us. How do you get your video ideas? Now, I'm going to share the prompt with you. Now, the first prompt we're going to use is to tell ChatGPT to give us some videos ideas. So here, I'm telling ChatGPT to give me some animated video ideas for my YouTube channel. Now you need to you can be specific. Okay, you can be specific. Is it going to be love story or whatever you want to do? You be specific, and you can indicate the settings over here. So with this prompt, just put in your settings. So I can put in the Zulu tribe of South Africa. So this is basically what I'm going to do. I want to use the Zulu tribe of South Africa. You can use whatever tribe you want. So what I'm going to happen is I'm just going to click on this. So ChatGPT is basically going to give me some ideas. You can see just straightforward, ChatGPT gave me 20 ideas which I can actually pick from. So you can see how amazing this is looking. So we have echoes of forbidden love, we have warriors of hearts, a Zulu romance, hidden flames, a Zulu love affair. So these are basically an interesting titles or topics we can actually use to write these stories. Now what do we do next? We now need to generate or create this story. So now the first thing we need to do is to go ahead and then we will add ChatGPT to actually write a story for us. Now this is what we're going to do. I'm going to use this prompt and I'll arrange all this and I'll show you how you can get this. So watch this video to the end. So I'll paste this prompt here and say I want you to write me an interesting African folktale using. So I'm going to say I can pick any of these stories. Okay, beneath the Zulu star, a love story. So let me just use the last one, 20. I'll copy this using the title. So I can just say title and let me just put this into quotes. Okay, so using this title, beneath the Zulu star, a love story. Now I'm not done yet. What I'm going to say is that I want this to be very long, so let me just copy this line. So what I'm going to say next is that I'm telling ChatGPT that I want this in 20 chapters, but in my case let me just reduce this to just 5 chapters just to explain this. If you want to have this video in episode, then what you will do is that you can put it into 50 or 30 chapters. So you can pick the first 5 chapters to do episode 1 in that order. For the purpose of this video, let me just put it at just 5 chapters, and each chapter should not be less than 30 words. You can 300 words. You can say 250, whatever, depending on how long you want your video to be. Now this is very interesting. I want to actually get AI image, the prompt I want to use to generate that. I'm going to use Meta AI to actually do that for you, so you don't have to go through any stress. I'm going to guide you through this. So I need to actually allow ChatGPT to give me those prompts. So I'm going to add another command here. So I'm also going to say that you should actually give me prompt that will help me generate AI images. So I'm going to paste this last part. I'll say also give me prompt to generate AI images for specific scene in the story. Include details like traditional clothings, culture artifacts, and environmental element that reflect the specific culture. So you can see this is just the prompt I'm going to use. And don't worry, I'm going to show you how you can get a prompt at the end of this video. So let's go ahead and click on this. Oh, so we have all our 5 chapters. Okay, you can see the first part is chapter 1. So the first chapter is the dance of destiny. So this is a topic beneath the Zulu star, a love story. So this is the story, and under every chapter you can see ChatGPT is going to give us a prompt that will help us generate image for that chapter. So you can see the chapter 2 is about the forbidden meetings. Then that also we're going to get a prompt that will help us to generate some images for that chapter 3 in that order. So I have up to chapter 5, and that is basically what I want, a test of time. And then we have a prompt for that. Remember, if you want to generate more chapters like 50, 30, ChatGPT may not be able to do everything for you at once. So you may have to click on continue in order to get everything. Now that we have everything generated, we can actually go ahead and start working on this. Now I can't work on everything because the chapter is quite very long. I'm going to show you the procedure you need to follow in order to do all that. Now I'm actually going to generate some prompts. So what I want to do is that I want to just copy some part of this, the first prompt for the first chapter, and then we'll go to Meta AI. Remember, for Meta AI is free to use. So when you first launch Meta AI, you basically, if you have a Facebook account, it's free, and then you just log in with your Facebook account. So you can just go to Imagine and you can describe an image for Meta. So ChatGPT already gave us the prompt, so I'm just going to paste the prompt here. So a Zulu festival scene at night with a starry sky and all that. So this is basically what ChatGPT gave me. Let me just hit enter. You can see the images, very amazing images. If you live in South Africa, you can bear with me that this is how the Zulu dress, and this is quite very amazing. Now we have 4 images. You can expand this by clicking on it. So you can see this is the full image now, and then we can just click here to download it. And Meta also give you an amazing way to create a short video or a short animated version of this. So you can click on animate. You can see, and then you can equally animate this, so you can include this in your videos as well, and it's quite very interesting. So I'm just going to close this, and then if you want to download more images, you can see we have other images, so you can just click expand and then download that. So let me go ahead. So I'll just go ahead and then download a few more. And then I'm going to download this. Okay, so this is basically how you're going to generate all your images. Now if you go back to the story we had in ChatGPT, the beginning says in the heart of Zulu kingdom beneath the vast expanse of star African whatever. So you can go through the story and then add more images to that. You can use the same strategy and then generate more images for your scene. For the purpose of this, let me just stick to this. You can use this method, go through all the chapters and use the same prompt or the prompt for every chapter to generate your images. Now that we have our images, all we can do is to actually go to Canva and join this together. Well, we can do this with Canva. So Canva is free to use. If you create a free account, you have the first 30 days for free. You can get a pro version for free, but basically with what we are going to do, even the free version should be enough for you. So now go to video. So this is where we're going to join our videos and add some few animations to that. So now we actually need to upload everything that we downloaded. So just go to upload here, just click on the upload and then click on upload files. So I'm going to select these 4 images and then click on open. Okay, we have our images uploaded to Canva, but we also need to get the AI voice or the voiceover for this video. Now we can actually copy this. So you can use 11 Labs to do that, but if your story is long, then you may have to upgrade to 11 Labs Premium. You have some affordable ones. There are some affordable ones you can do. I think for getting a 40,000, the quota of 40,000 is actually going to give you about just $5 to do that. I think for the first month you're going to do that for just $1, but just so for the purpose of this video, what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to copy just the first paragraph for this. So what I'm going to do, I want to include the topic, just copy this first paragraph. So you can do this for all. Remember, if you go to Canva, if you go to 11 Labs and then you have you buy some subscription, you can do very long videos. So I'm going to paste this, and I want to remove this parts. Okay, so basically this is the heading of our video, Beneath the Zulu Star, a love story. I'm using just the first paragraph for this, and then also you can select the voice type. So there are several voice types here. Let me just stick to RAW and then click on generate speech. So I'm going to download this, and we also need to upload this back to Canva. So just go to upload, the same method, and upload the audio. So we have our audio. This is just about 35 seconds. You can have longer video. By the way, if you want to know the length of the video you're going to get, then you can actually go ahead and then select the entire script or the 5 chapters. To get the accurate timing, remember to remove the prompt from this. So copy everything and just go to a website called wordstotime.com. So you can just paste that right there, and you can see it means I can get about 10 minutes from my 5 chapters. But remember, this will not be exactly accurate because I have my prompt in there. So you can remove the prompt before you paste this here, then you can get the length. So imagine you having a video about 20 chapters, then you can have this in episode, maybe 10 minutes long episode. So this is basically what you can get if you want to do this. The link to the resources will be at the description. So now that we have our audio, we have our images, I'm actually going to go ahead and add my audio. So my audio is added to the timeline. Now I can play this. So it's saying Beneath the Zulu Star. So I can start adding my images based on that. So you can see these images have some stars in there. So all you have to do is to right click and then make this set as background. So you can see this. You can actually double click to reposition your images. So I actually want the stars to appear. So I just want to double click on this. And then you can drag your image down. I want the sky to appear a bit. So if you are okay with that, just click on done. Remember, the full length of our audio is about 35 seconds. So you can actually drag this and then you can adjust it until you get the 35 seconds. But we want to add more images. So what I'm going to do is that we have to select this image and animate this. We don't want to have a static image. So with this selected, go to animate. And then we're going to use one effect over here called brief. So just click on this. So you can see our image will appear to be moving or zooming in. Okay, so the scaling over here, you can actually work on the scaling, drag, and then do those repositioning. So this is basically cool. And then I can go back here once I play this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some text for the title. So just click on add title, and then for the title, you know already our video title is at the top here. This is the title of our video, Beneath the Zulu Star. So I can copy this and then come here and then paste it. Okay, so I can actually change the font size. I want to appear very bold. So I'm going to use this font right here. And then I want to break this into 2 lines. So I want this to be a bit visible. So let me add some effect. And I'm going to add some outline to this and change the outline to black. Okay, so if you want to actually work on the spacing, you can actually do that. Let me select the bottom pattern and change the color for that. I prefer something like orange. See, and then I'm also going to go to the alignment and then close the spacing a bit. So this is basically what it's going to do. You can actually animate this separately, and we can use a typewriter effect on this. So if you want to do something like that, make sure you select and go to animate. So let's go to animate here and then scroll down, and then use a typewriter effect. So it should give you something like this. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is that once the voice is playing, you can see it ended somewhere here mentioning the title. So I can go to show timing and then just reposition that and align that like that. So now if you play this,
Beneath the Zulu stars, a love story. In the heart of the Zulu kingdom.
so now if you want to be adding the subtitle, basically it's difficult. You can't do that in Canva at the moment. It's going to be manual, so I'm going to show you how to do that at the end of this video. So we can proceed by going ahead and adding more images. So now I can click on add a new page and then go to my upload and then add a new image. Okay, so what we're going to do is that basically click and then keep adding your images until your video is done. You can reposition, readjust that, and then within every page you can add some transition. So I always use the match and move transition, which is very amazing. So add your pages until we get our 35 seconds video. So go and then add more images. Basically, we are adding images based on what the story is saying, and which ChatGPT is basically going to help you generate. So ChatGPT will help you generate the stories just like that, and then add this between that, the match and move transition. Now I'm going to add my last image here, which is here. I'm going to add my last image right here. So just double click to reposition this, and that you can see my video is about 22 seconds, but we want 35, so you can just readjust this and then you can get your 35 seconds video. Okay, I am going to add a match and move transition here. So our video is just about 35 seconds now. So that is basically all we want, and like I said, everything is now going to be animated. So once you play this video, you know where you are supposed to place the right image based on what the audio is saying. Then you place the right images over there, just like that. It's easy to do. Once you are done with everything, all you need to do is to go ahead and then go to share, and then you go to download. And then make sure you download this as MP4. That is a video format. Just click on that and then download this onto your PC. Once that is done, it could be as long as you want. You can see I just use some portion of this chapter. Use just the first paragraph. You can do this for all the remaining paragraphs, here, and then you're going to get a very long video using Canva. Once this is done, you downloaded it. Now for the subtitle, I know you can do that with other software, but in case you want to do this with Adobe Premiere, then I'm going to leave a link to a video I did on how to generate captions or subtitles. I'm going to leave the link at the description of this video. You can see that is basically what I did. I downloaded the video, placed it in Adobe Premiere, and I was able to generate the subtitles for this video. So you can equally do that. And if you want to use CapCut, I know CapCut is easy to do, so you can stick to CapCut or any other software that is good for you that you use to edit your video, and then you can add your own subtitles like this. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumb up and share with somebody. Till I come away again, remember the resources and everything, the prompt and everything will be at the description of video. As I promised, I'm sharing everything with you at the description. Your prompt and everything will be at the description. So like, subscribe and turn on post notification. Till I come away again. Bye bye.